I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. You know, before I started real estate, who I was when I was younger. I wasn't that person. I wasn't that, go-getter person. I was always scared. I was shy. I was not confident. I remember being in school and, being afraid to talk in class in front of people if I had to present, being afraid to introduce myself to people. But when I got into real estate at 18 years old, I quickly realized that I had to change. In order for me to be successful, I needed to learn some skills. By learning those skills, I would become more confident. And if I wasn't willing to learn and I wasn't willing to grow, there's no way I would be living the life that I'm living today. There's no way I would have had the success that I have today. So if right now you yourself, maybe you see yourself and you're scared, you don't know how you're gonna be able to get on video and shoot some content. You don't know how you're gonna be able to go and present in front of people. You don't know how to build that confidence. It's okay. All of us don't know how, but you develop yourself. You learn how to become that person through self-development, through trial and error, through building a mindset that's so strong that when you're gonna have obstacles, you're gonna have rejections, you're not gonna give a shit because it doesn't matter. Another thing that I think that's very important to understand is that time does not wait for anyone. Time will continue to go. So if we're gonna be here and we're living, we're alive, which is a blessing every single day, why not try to get better every single day? Because if you can get better every single day, you're gonna transform your life into a person that is someone that you were not, And that's just gonna give you more confidence to go and think even bigger. And now realize that you can unlock a different level of potential inside you. We at the office right here in Toronto, the Unicity office. Why do we have an office? When I started in this business, exactly 1 year ago, January 2023, my own circle thought I was going through a midlife crisis. They're like, this real estate guy, you've done so well in real estate, you've sold, thousands of condos over the years. What the hell are you doing? I saw an opportunity, and instead of caring what others think, I chose to act on that opportunity. Long story short, in our first year of 2023, we did 8 figures in revenue. 8 figures in revenue with no overhead, no debt, just straight hustle, and teaching other people how to win. But it all starts with your health. If you can feel better, you're gonna perform better. And if I can show you how to take that and make money, it's a game changer effect. We just on the way to the office. Come on, baby. Whoo, whoo. My God. It's pretty rough, man. When it comes to real estate, you gotta be very careful. You could easily lose all your money if you're always focused on one thing, which is speculation. Buy real estate correctly, but you focus on cash flow. I'll give you an idea. If you're not focused on cash flow, you're gonna be bleeding money every single month fairly well, and I had made some good commissions. Took that commission, put it into my first condo at 18, stayed consistent, didn't do it for 1-2 months, or not months, I would say 1-2 years, and then kind of stopped. Stayed consistent. Consistency is the key. And guess what happens? You start to get a snowball effect. That's the power of compounding. I mean, we just shared 3-4 different major keys in this one video alone. And I hope, you can take something from this and apply it to your life. Because I know for a fact it'll make a difference, because it made a big difference in my life. And that's why I'm living the life I have today. We've all heard this, but your thoughts, they become your reality. If you're thinking negative things about yourself, or if you think, my team is shit, it's not gonna work. Well, guess what? Your team is gonna be shit. It's not gonna work, because that's what you're putting out there. Shift that mindset to my team is great, and if they're not great, I'm gonna help them become great. Once you shift the mindset, you become the leader, you become the person that creates the life that you're gonna live. So if you're having negative thoughts, we all do, I have them too sometimes, you gotta shake it off. Just forget about it and ask yourself, are those thoughts in line with the person that you wanna become? Because if they're not, cancel those thoughts, replace them with thoughts that help you get to that person that you wanna be. Let's get it. Here's 3 things to avoid that'll help you in your business. Number 1, your environment, your circle. Who are you spending time with? Are they aligned with your goals? Are they aligned with the person that you want to become? If they are, great. If not, you're going to slowly have to cut them out. Number 2, who are you taking advice from? Are you someone that wants to be a millionaire, but you're taking advice from someone that hasn't even made 100 grand? You got to see who you're taking advice from. Take advice from people that have already done what you want to do, because they clearly know what to do if they're living that life today. And number 3, think of everything that you're doing. Is it taking you one step closer or further from your goals? If it's taking you further from your goals, don't do it. These 3 things right here, if you can avoid them, you will be that much further in your business, in your growth, and your mindset. The one step further and the one step closer approach will help you in your business, in your life, in your relationships, and everything that you do. I'll give you an example right now about myself. I look at everything now is that if I'm gonna go do this, is it gonna help me get to my goals? A prime example is this. If I know I got a big business meeting Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I got 200 people coming to this office, I'm gonna be presenting. Now on a Friday night, if I have friends that call me saying, let's go out, let's chill, I don't mind going 8 o'clock, be home by 10, 10:30, but if I stay out till 1 a.m., 2 a.m., even though it might be fun, I know that's going to make a difference the way I'm gonna present tomorrow, because I'm gonna be tired. I might not be as focused. So that's an example of how you can apply that to your life. So next time, when you're going through something, you're focusing on your career, your goals, ask yourself, is this gonna take you one step closer or further to your goals? I mean, here's a secret sauce, I call it, to negotiate with developers. And I just did one recently in downtown Toronto. You gotta be able to talk in a way where you're not afraid to tell them the harsh reality of the current market we're in. Let's say, for example, I had a developer reach out to me. He goes, Bick, I need some help moving some units. And I said, okay, I'm down. However, the way you have it structured right now, I don't think I got the buyers for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't wanna waste your time. I don't wanna waste my time. However, if we can do X, Y, Z, negotiate a deal that's exclusive to those buyers, you know what? I could wrap my head around this. I could get some deals done. But that comes with confidence. That comes with market knowledge. But that also comes with the developer taking me serious because I have a track record that I've built. So if you're starting off right now, first focus on building a track record. And right now, there's no better time, because in a market where there's not much activity happening, you can go and build a name for yourself. Actually, if you can go perform in this market, you'll gain and earn more respect from developers, because everybody can sell in a good market. Very few can sell in a bad market. And if you can sell in a bad market, guess what? You're gonna be somebody that a developer sees as someone different than all the others. So next time you're sitting with a developer, you wanna negotiate, apply these things. And I'm telling you guys right now, it's gonna be a game changer effect. When I got started in real estate at 18 years old, I always had a burning desire inside me to become successful. And I knew real estate was a vehicle for me to go and earn a high income. It was up to me what I wanted to do with it. But being licensed, being an agent, I could go make 20K a year or I could make $1 million a year. It was up to me. So how I went and built a name for myself was not giving up, regardless of the obstacles that I had to overcome, but being able to constantly push through. But number 2, I associated myself and surrounded myself with people that were already very successful in real estate. And why did I do that? So I could learn from them, be around them, see how they interact with clients, see how they talk, feed off their energy. When you can learn those things and apply it to yourself and your own business, you will become better. And number 3, work ethic. Work ethic meaning like grinding every single day, Monday to Sunday. Doesn't matter if it's a weekend, holidays. I didn't take no time off when I started real estate. In fact, a lot of the developers I worked with were like, aren't you gonna go away? But I never even had the thought of going away, because at that time I had one focus and one focus only, was to build a name in real estate, become super successful in real estate, and don't stop until I get there. So if you're starting off in real estate, or maybe you're already in real estate, or maybe you're stuck at a certain income and you wanna go higher, we'll drop the Real Estate Millions Masterclass where we discuss a lot of things in detail. But 3 things you can apply right now is have an unrelentless work ethic. Have a mindset of starting with 0 every single day. What does that mean? You could have done a deal last night. Maybe you make 10K, maybe you make 20, maybe you made 50K commission, maybe 100. The next day, who cares? Start with 0, because if you start with 0, You're constantly gonna be hungry. You're gonna keep that drive alive. And that's very important because if that drive goes to it starts to slow down, everything slows down. Here's a secret to become successful in sales or whatever you do. Use the weekends to your advantage. They will compound. I'm telling you guys this. Back in the day when I started real estate in 2010, I worked every single weekend. I didn't take any weekend off. And what I used to do was I used to hold open houses, investment seminars for pre-construction condos in downtown Toronto. And this gave me an advantage because a lot of agents that were either older than me or were already successful, they were comfortable in life, they would take weekends off. And now I took advantage of those weekends, hosting events where people would walk through those doors. And while I'm hosting these events, I'm doing deals every single weekend. This was a game changer effect for me. I did this every single year to the point where even developers were like, Bick, why did you take this weekend off? It's a holiday. And I used to think, I don't care if it's a holiday. If I can get deals done this weekend, I'm gonna get deals done this weekend. So use weekends to your advantage because that's over 100+ days a year that you've brought back in that you can capitalize on. Let's go and let's get it. Once again, Bikram Dosanjh, Real Estate Millions. We're pulling up now downtown. Long day today, however, it's only 4 o'clock. Got a whole long day still to go. We're going to be meeting with, first we gotta go eat, man. We're still fasted. So let's go eat. We're gonna go grab some steak, have some food. I'm gonna throw in a cigar somewhere in there. But then tonight, we're going to the event. I'm super excited for it. I was actually just talking to my friends that are organizing it on the way here. It's gonna be completely, fully sold out, right? But the people in that room, I'm just excited. I'm excited to, see the different people in there, the energy, and it's crazy how they, started this very small and now it's growing. Sometimes you might have an idea. Don't worry if you're not getting the results today. Just stay consistent, stay at it. Don't give up. I always say don't give up because if you give up, you already lost. But if you don't give up, you never lose. You're gonna win. You might take some hits, but if you don't give up, you'll come back on top. This I actually love. Love driving by this. The city inspires me. Pulled in, saw a double R Rolls Royce Cullinan right over there. I love that car. I was just telling Manraj, I drive the G-Wagon during the winter because, it's easy to drive through snow and all that type of stuff. But right now I wish I was driving the Cully. I really do. I really do. But you know what? Thankful and grateful. And sometimes I can't believe it myself that I'm in a position where I can be driving these different types of cars and have multiple, right? Not just one. So sometimes living your wildest dreams, and when you accomplish that, you're gonna dream bigger now. And that's what it is. When I was younger, my dreams were a lot smaller. And then with time, with consistency, with hard work, with not giving up. And the rest, maybe, luck has to, play a place into this. But I think the harder you work, the luckier you're gonna get. You're gonna gain momentum. So it's crazy for me to even be saying this. I never thought I would be having all these cars, to be honest. I knew I'd probably have one. Never thought I'd have all of them. But now the goal is not cars no more. You guys saw me talk about that earlier this morning. I gotta envision this to a bigger level now. Because the only limitation that we have is what we believe. Everything's in your mind. Limiting beliefs is what holds us back from living the life that ultimately we deserve, or something that we could really accomplish, but we have a thought like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Or I don't know if that's possible. But that's on you. And I even go through that. And a lot of people go through that, but you have to be conscious of this. And you have to condition your mindset that that's a limiting belief that you're putting on yourself. Everything in life is possible. It's up to you if you're gonna believe it. It's up to you if you're gonna work for it. And it's up to you if you're gonna stay consistent to make it a reality. Yeah, there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be things that make you wanna give up. There's gonna be things that, like in my own life story, started, you guys know, at 18 years old. By 19, I got successful in real estate. I made my first $1 million at 19 years old. Would I have ever thought that, when I was 16? No. So it's crazy. It just happened. It's crazy. But I think when I was 28, I got into chilling too much, drinking, partying. Money was rolling in all the time. So I lost the hunger and drive. That's why I keep talking about you got to keep that hunger and drive alive. Because it's not only is it going to continue to grow, it's going to keep you away from the distractions. It's going to keep you away from the bullshit that's going to slow you down. right? So, just my story. 28, I started just drinking all the time, chilling, which turned into partying, which turned into, if I look at myself and go back to that time and think about who I was not the same Bikram Dosanjh that I was when I was 18, when I was 19, when I was 20, when I was 21. I was not the guy that put in that work to become successful. I had become somebody else. I didn't even recognize who I was. That was a hard thing for me to realize because I knew it, but I didn't want to accept it. I really didn't want to accept it until a lot of things hit rock bottom in my life, and I realized it's either I make a decision and I change my life, or I'm going to let this shit take over me, and in a very bad way. I'm hungry now. I got to go eat some food. So we're going to go have some steak right here in downtown Toronto, Harbor 60. To be honest, I love the spot. It's got good food. And then from here, we're gonna go to one of my favorite spots in the city, the Shangri-La. Go there, meet up with a friend, shoot the shit, maybe shoot some more content with him if he's down. And then from there, we're going to the event tonight, The event that's gonna be, UFC right over here in Toronto, Unified MMA. My good friends are, kind of behind it. The organizers are putting this together, so we'll go support. And it's gonna be a fun day. Let's go, let's get it. Come on, baby. Woo! Feel amazing, feel great, feel super high energy, and we've had a very productive day today. I feel even better because we got a lot of work done too,
Yes, sir.
Come on. About to go have some nice steak right now. Get that protein in. Let's go. I remember selling this building right over here. This was back in the day, pre-construction. I was probably 25, 26. It was a very hot project. Very hard to get units in, and because of the relationships that I had with the developer that was behind this, thankfully I was able to get doors. And from there, every single client that bought in that building made some good money. Let's go. Shit everywhere I go, man. It's so simple. That's what I love about it. And why would I not do something that makes me feel better? I don't crash, no itis, none of that shit. I stay more full, to be honest, and it helps me improve my gut health. I do this shit all the time. Simple stuff. If it was hard, maybe I wouldn't do it. But because it's simple, I just do it. Let's go, let's go. We on Toronto
Where we going on? Where we going next?
We're going straight for the Unified MMA UFC event right here in downtown Toronto at Rebel. I'm excited, man. The energy is gonna be crazy. There's a car coming, watch out. Just about to go grab some cigars. Because I know for a fact later tonight, I'm going to definitely want one. I'm going to be with a few friends that want some. And at that point, no one's going to have any. So I might as well go stack up right now and get some. Let's go. Probably like 10, 12 years ago. And to be honest, I hated it. I really hated it. I actually threw up, believe it or not, first time. But I really got into it probably 3, 4 years ago. Now it's something I enjoy, I love. And whenever I'm smoking, sometimes it just gives me time to relax, sit, think, be with my thoughts. But also, a lot of my crew, they all sit down and smoke cigars. A lot of the real estate guys I work with smoke cigars. So it's just a way to connect without drinking alcohol. I like it. Just about to pick up some nice cigars for tonight. Probably gonna have one right now on the way to the fight, the MMA fight. Probably gonna have one after. Just kidding. And you guys know this area inside out because you're here.
We've been here for like 20 years now, bro.
20 years?
Yeah.
So your dad started this 20 years ago?
Yeah, 2001 now.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we came in.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you guys.
All right, bro.
Enjoy your day. Bye.
Let's
go, let's go. Secured. Package has been secured.
Just get Rode or DJI.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
You know why? We
Yeah.
bought the other ones. They start cracking, man.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit cheaper, but the problem is you can't use it.
Yeah.
A few times you use it, then you have to buy a new one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better just get DJI or Rode. Yeah.
That's it.
100%.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks,
No,
man.
no
Have a good day, bro.
Yeah.
So park anywhere on the left?
Waiting for that Rode and DJI endorsement, dog. Where's
Come on, baby.
they at, man? Where's
Come
they
on.
at?
Oh yeah, look at that view. Look at that view right there. Look at that view. That view. Never, ever, ever does it get old. Never. There's something about that, man. The lights, the energy just fucking goddamn pumps me up. You know, the city of Toronto, it's an amazing city. One of the most diverse cities around the world. To be honest, I know we think it's expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. However, you go look at some other big metropolitan cities around the world. New York. Let's keep going. Even if you go to India, Mumbai. Look at parts of China. Look at Singapore, Monaco. Now that's expensive. That's significantly more than Toronto. So Toronto, even though it is expensive and it does feel expensive because we live here, but compare it to other cities on a global scale, and you're gonna realize that Toronto's got some pretty good value for what it is, for what it offers as a city. So I'm pretty bullish on Toronto, to be honest. There's gonna be a lot of guys from the UFC here tonight. Dana White himself is here in town right now. Why is he here? Why is he here in Toronto? It's because this event is gonna be showcasing some of the best fighters over here. And he's looking for whoever's gonna be that next star, who's gonna be that next person that they bring into the UFC. So it's pretty crazy because we're gonna go watch these guys fight, but their journey to be where they are today. And now, you know, a guy like Dana White's watching them. Imagine all the things that they had to do to overcome to be here, to be able to fight, to even be considered to be maybe in the UFC one day. They're living their dreams right now. And whoever wins tonight, whoever shows that they got that different type of level in them, they got that determination in them, they got that hustle in them, they got that fight in them, they're gonna become a star, man. They're gonna be in the UFC, their life's gonna change. You know, if you guys, I'm sure everyone's seen Conor McGregor's story, and I listen to him a lot because he manifested half of that shit. He manifested what he's living. People thought that he was not all there. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta be not all there. You gotta do things that majority of people don't understand. You gotta be obsessed with what you're doing. Because it's obsession that's gonna get you there. I'm telling you, there's gonna be multiple times in life that you're gonna wanna quit. You're not gonna wanna do, you know, you're not gonna wanna continue to train, you're gonna get injured, you're gonna lose. And you know, during this time, you're probably financially, you probably don't got money. You're probably struggling. And this is your way out. But it's that obsession, it's that determination, it's that I ain't not gonna give up until I get it mindset that gets some of them from where they are to being big in the professional league. And at that point, you guys know, it's history now. So, it's just crazy because we're gonna go see some people right now that might be the next star. That's it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Energy's gonna be through the roof. It's a sold out event. And I'm just looking at the city right now, you know? I love looking at the city. There's no better spot right now to smoke a cigar and check out the whole city vibes. Can't get better than this, can you? I'm a true believer if you're gonna buy something, you might as well enjoy it. There's no point of buying it, not putting kilometers on it, not driving it. What the hell was the point of saving up? What the hell was the point of working so hard to buy these things if you're just gonna stare at them? Just get a goddamn wallpaper. Just get a wallpaper.
Jeez, yeah, that's some facts right there. God damn.